This Mother's Day, give your mom the gift of music, love, and excitement with Sunshine Promotions Night of Love Concert featuring the incredible Christopher Martin, Sanchez, and Vaughn. But that's not all. When you purchase your Night of Love ticket, you will automatically be entered into our Mother's Day sweepstakes. Win a Samsung Galaxy smartphone and more. Each week leading up to the event, we will be giving away fantastic prizes contributed by our event partners, including gift certificates, product vouchers, and service vouchers. And the best part, you can give the prize to your amazing mother or keep it for yourself. But remember, you must have a Night of Love ticket to win. So what are you waiting for? Get your Night of Love ticket today and be automatically entered into our Mother's Day sweepstakes. Visit GoToFed.com or any island-wide ticket outlet to purchase your tickets now. Terms and conditions apply.
Yeah. 1, 2, Mike. Yeah, okay. That's right. Found my audio was a tad bit low. It's good now. Perfect now. How you guys doing? Welcome to Ride Along Live for today. It's Monday. Hey, Monday. Beautiful Monday. My favorite day of the week. Yes. Lacey, how you doing? Bless gal Taylor. Wago. What a guan. Sherman Bihari, big up yourself. Guys, today, big conversation, man. Big conversation with big artists, international artists, Mr. Killa. Mr. Killa is here. We're chatting with Mr. Killa. A lot of things happening. I know Mr. Killa, Mr. Killa have something to talk about today. And I don't vex with him. I ain't vexed with him. Mr. Killa have something to talk about because we've been sharing this video on Ride Along Live for the entire day. Posted it like about 3 o'clock this morning. Right now, I think he have over 30,000 views and probably 100,000 more on YouTube all over the world. People have seen the blatant disrespect that was given to Mr. Killa. So he want to touch on it, guys. And I don't blame him. But we had a lot of other things to talk about as well. A whole heap of things to talk about as well. A whole lot of things. Kara, guys, say the woman that are having the flyer, you want your contact information. What you mean? You mean the lady, the Amazing Colors model? Are you talking about the Amazing Colors model? Let me see if I could Let me see if I can get the contact number for your carrot guy. Let me see if I can get the contact number for your carrot guy. Everybody share. Serious thing are going on here, man. The serious thing are going on here. Daily, big up yourself. How you doing? Well, you like the tick thing? Nah, Jed, I don't feel all you getting tick thing number just so, you know. I don't feel. Oh, Lord. Listen, guys. So, before I start, let me tell you guys that we're getting ready for Amazing Colors, Monday Night Mass. I will be in Grenada for the launch of Carnival. So, I want you guys to. I'm looking for the thing, you know. What do you think, Jed? There somewhere, you know. Anyway, yeah. So we're gonna be in Grenada for Carnival and for the launch of Carnival, and I'm gonna be showcasing some of the packages that we have for Amazing Colors and Jabbing Color. Right, so you guys stick and stay for that. Thank you so much for the stars. I saw it. I got it. Thank you so much. I'm looking for the picture to show you, but I will show you after the show because I don't want to waste no time because Mr. Killa have a lot to discuss. Mr. Killa have a lot to talk about. Good evening to you. All right, guys. So let me show you guys this, right? Because you guys know Mr. Killa is known for having amazing performance. Mr. Killa is known for having amazing, grand performance. Now, during his performance on the Uber Soca Cruise, I believe it was St. Thomas, they had a stop off there in St. Thomas. As always, Mr. Killa came to satisfy the crowd. I'll have him tell his end of the story. It started really nicely. It started perfect, what could have been probably one of the best performances of Mr. Killa. Well, there's a lot, but that one ranked up there. It ranked up there with a brand new tune, Follow Me. What happened afterwards, guys, was not only disrespectful to the artists. Let's put it plain and simple. He was just disrespectful to the artists. Mr. Killa is here to talk about that, plus a host of other things, so many things to talk about. Help me welcome Hollis Map, Mr. Killa.
Bless love and greetings, brother. Bless love and greetings. Yeah.
Boy, let me see where I will start with this one.
Greetings, Judge.
How you doing? How you doing?
Good. Everything all right.
Everything good?
Good.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Let's talk about something else before we talk about this, because everybody want to hear about this. So let's talk about something else. You one of the artists, you don't have a season. I mean, you perform all the time, every time, all over the world. How has it been in this past couple weeks, months? Say
Really and truly, performing all over the world has been a thing for me for the past couple of years and stuff like that, George. But I start digging into some other things also a couple of years now, but just start learning way more about it. And one of those things is about how we eat as artists, as soca artists in the game. You know, learning more about the business aspect of the game. You know, it is something that we really and truly suffer from. We now setting up really in that last phase of our own distribution and I have a distribution publishing company in the States, but that platform, that global platform, we just about to team up with some other companies and DSPs and stuff like that to really get a full grasp of what been happening with our music. And I want to, where's my next phone? I want to show you this.
Mm-hmm.
So I had this meeting, this wonderful meeting, and we start digging up some things, and then to have access into the engine and into the platform has been glorious. But while we having that meeting, the people that we were talking to, they said to one of the guys said to us, he said, when I show you and your manager this, don't kill nobody. That was his words. That was his exact words. So I said, what do you mean? You know what I mean? He said, no, when I show you, don't kill nobody. So he started pulling up all the information, streamings, and stuff like that. And I wanna show you this. I don't know if you could see the numbers.
Let me zoom up. Let me give full screen. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if you could see this.
Yeah. Why is it 36? Is it 36 million?
Right. So here, this number here under here is he have 73.3 million, and then after all the calculations. Oh, sorry. Then after all the calculations, after all the calculations, it comes down to the money that you're supposed to make. That amount of money for the music that I had streaming is actually 366,500. Right? So that's how much money my music has made through streaming internationally.
Nice.
Ask me how much of that money I have seen over the years.
That's what I was gonna ask you now.
So enough artists out here, brother, and in the Caribbean are not making the money that they're supposed to make, but they see them quiet because, you know, we also have this thing about we're supposed to be big and out there, and the popularity and the celebrity status kind of vibe. And a lot of people show off those colors, but really and truly, there is a lot of artists that is not eating from their music.
Right.
You see? And that is the conflict that we need to be bold enough. We need to come out and explain those things and fight the systems that have been robbing us from those things.
So this is asking, who is ripping you off? Why haven't you able, or why are you not able to see that money right now?
First thing is also a big part of education. So in our system here, like in Grenada, there is nobody really educating the artists about your distribution, your publishing, and stuff like that, and how then you should actually collect your money, your streaming, and all of those things, and then how to even release a song properly, where to put it, and all of those things. So there is a lack of education. So then there are some companies that come in and sign up a bunch of the artists for distribution and publishing. You see me?
Yeah.
And then these artists don't see the money. So they get a $200, $300. Brother, I was collecting sometimes $300 from Roly Poly, monster hit, $300, 300 US at the quarter. And just sit down taking that and afraid to talk about it because what is big companies. You understand? We come in and sign up all the artists and you're with them, but really and truly, where is the money? So when I see the numbers now that I have my own platform and my own way to actually search these engines, be a part of this engine and to get the real facts. When I see how much money that we're losing, so Grenada on a whole, not just me. So think about all the rest of artists in Grenada. Think about St. Vincent and all the artists. Think about Barbados. Think about Trinidad and all of the artists that music have been streaming worldwide, and they are not seeing the money for it. You see? And so there was companies there that is eating. So, I mean, we have to have that conversation, and the education is not happening. I spoke about it many times. I don't see anybody making the great move to really see how they can change it. And there is some artists that kind of reach into but they wouldn't have this conversation.
Right.
You understand? They kind of reach into the groove where they can also help, but most of the times, remember, you know, the people, the colonialistic mind and the application very strong, the psychological implants of society real strong. So at the end of the day, they leave us fighting each other. They did a good job. So a lot of sometimes the artists who have the ability to give that information, to share that information, and to pull somebody else, they rather mash your finger. And this is a real conflict. This is the real top. You understand?
Yes.
And with me, I realize that's why some of these things now start happening. You understand? Because the only thing you can try to do is block me. You know?
And you know, the funny thing, you spoke about education, right? And I realized the lack of fundamental education artists have in terms of monetization, Killer. Artists don't even understand that if they have a music or if they have music, they could monetize that on streaming platform and also YouTube. So what I find a lot of artists doing, and that have to change. So artists, if you're listening, if you're watching, please listen this. You don't need to take your music and then give it to one of these big platforms. I mean, I don't mind if you guys send it to me, but I'm telling you, you could do it on your own. Create your own platform, your YouTube or whatever, post it out there, and then you could basically monetize. So when you give the music to those big platforms, they make the money, not you.
Yeah.
They don't see that.
I mean, even with that, now there is a system whereby you can actually chain your music. So even if another person
Upload it.
licensing right, one person actually a popular page posts your music and it's all day popular, you can still own your money. There's a way to actually chain it. You understand? So all of those things we don't really teach. We don't show nobody. You know what I mean? But this is what the artists and the young artists need to know. They need to learn. They need to understand those things because the system is being raped badly. So not just that alone, I'm saying things like that. I mean, the cultural foundation, government supposed to look into, because you are losing great revenue. Because if the artist making the money, they're going to bring it home. You understand? I travel the world. I spend a lot of time abroad, but Grenada is yet still my paradise. This is my home. So I invest home. I'm here now. I'm building. I have new projects happening. You know what I mean? Look at that. I still have this building here running as a studio, as an office. I have a radio station on the next side. And, you know, young people here doing exercising themselves, building their skills, developing themselves and things like that. So I still bring that money home. You see?
Yes.
So at the end of the day, enough other artists want the same for themselves. They want to do the same.
Yes.
But for that, they have to learn to then eat from the music and then do the right thing with the music for a while. So people was talking about like Trinidad Carnival and stuff like that this year. I didn't do it because there was a whole shift. And I don't follow the hype. I follow the energies. You see what I'm saying? There was a whole big difference. That's how I found my success. You see? By following the energies and not the hype. You see? Because other times the hype is no money.
True. True.
And the way that they did certain things, I don't really, you know what I mean, support the whole vibe. But as I say, each his own. You see what I'm saying? But now is the time for us to build Spice Mass. Now is the time for us to build the minds of the artists so they can have the right application towards the music and understand the business and start making money and stop forget one another and stop fighting one another too. It don't make no sense because the world is more than enough for all of us. We have the whole world to shell. You understand? Not to say we going out there and soca artists, you're getting $1 million to perform. You know which day yet? We are $200,000 to perform. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we are still growing. But instead of we pay attention to where the real growth is, we are fighting each other, fighting down this, fighting down that. You understand what I'm saying? And not paying attention to the business aspect and who is really robbing us.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Killa, let's talk about Spice Mass. You mentioned Spice Mass, so let's go right into it. Today we saw the the media launch of Spice Mass. I got a chance to watch it. I'm hearing some pretty exciting stuff. Kirk Sitter-Hall is back as an advisor to the board. There is a new board. There is a new CEO. And it seems as he have more energy and more focus. In fact, they even spoke about the increase in the prize monies generally across the board. They mentioned up to $100,000 in prize in cash and kind. So combination of both. What do you think Spice Mass need to do now to take advantage of this void in opportunity where Trinidad Carnival basically no soca monarch, you know, people looking for something big? What do you think that we could do now to take advantage of this massive opportunity that exists?
I mean, I like the idea that all the prize monies and stuff like that is lifted. All right, so that's a good token towards the artist itself. But what about Spice Mass, the product in itself? Spice Mass, the product still need to get shake up. You know, in many ways, I think like the stakeholders should be involved. I don't know how much of that is really happening as yet. Like, I mean, somebody like me, I haven't had a call. I ain't have no conversation. I don't know nothing. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, but you have the pan man, you have everybody, it's not me alone. You know, you have the pan man, you have the mass bands, you have different people. I feel like the stakeholders could come together and promotions could be, I mean, doubled right now. Like I supposed to see Spice Mass splash that every single way. I mean, worldwide. You know, as we travel, when we go to places, you know, if I had the opportunity to see where I'm traveling to every show, we come with an Uber Soca Cruise recently. I mean, for Spice Mass, there should be at least maybe, even if there's 2 people, you know, if there have 2 people, then you have how much Grenadian artists there is on the boat? A lot. There was a couple. Grenada is standing firm and standing strong in soca music right now. So you could team up artists and then you build a relationship and say, here what? We want to promote Spice Mass. We want to do this. Let's do that. Let's do that. So I just think that, you know, sometimes we behave like donkey in a horse race. You know, that's what I feel.
Explain that one, Killa. They behaving like donkey in a horse race.
Yeah. But I mean, for the tries, you know, but we could. This is not about right now. We don't have time to try. We have time to do it right now.
Right.
It's time to do it. Time to do it. The world is changing. Things are moving fast. There's other carnivals. There's other festivals growing. You understand? Nobody's waiting on you. Nobody's now waiting on me and you. You have to keep up or be in front. You understand? So you have to choose how you want to follow or you want to get ahead. And to get ahead is not the easy. You have to do the hard things now so it would be easy just now. Don't do the easy thing now and then just now it's hard.
But what could be done? What needs to be done now to attract more of the hardcore Grenadian artists? Because I looked at the Uber Soca Cruise. I'm going to talk about that a little bit. But I saw so many Grenadian local artists, and it seemed like it was Grenada Soca Monarch on that boat. We had like all the top artists. And I'm saying to myself, Talpri, Killa, I mean, Van, it was endless Grenadian artists on that boat. And I'm saying, boy, if we were to have a big show, like a Soca Monarch show, what have you, and we have these artists back on stage in competition, Lord help us. Everybody coming. Everybody coming from left to right, both to stand in Grenada. What is preventing the artists from coming back into the competition in droves like how they was on Uber Soca Cruise?
Judge, it's just the application. It's just the application because Uber Soca Cruise didn't book me for no. I still have contract for a year, 2 years ahead. They didn't just book me now. You understand? That bookings I think is maybe like 2 years now or something like that. You see what I'm saying? So that is what you call then preparation. You see, they go all out. They sit down with the management, get everything in gear. And, you know, make it happen. I'm not saying that you have to try to call every artist or whatever it is, but then the business, the application has been so bad for many years. The respect is not there. You know what I mean? Like, you're taking part in something whereby, you know, I don't know, like, there's just a system that is disrespectful to the artist and all.
Right.
And that is my take on it. I'm not trying to put it down in no way, Judge. But I'll say, let me say this, because as a man, I just can't keep things on my chest for too long too.
Right.
You see, I'm trying my best not to get no trouble today. I'm trying to be myself today. I'm trying to be the best boy today. You understand? And be very diplomatic. But I remember years when $60 missing, $90,000 missing, and I had to wait to get paid. You see what I'm saying? And yes, in after Soca Monarch. You see, and then you're telling me, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, but money gone. You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying this. There is no conversation, Judge. You don't feel welcome. You don't feel like a part of nothing. You don't feel like it's like you're almost begging to be a part of the own thing when they're supposed to be a love, a vibe, a respect. Today I see something from Terra Kid, Terra, the governor. It's Soca Monarch, right?
Yeah.
Soca champion. Am I right?
Yes, yes.
So there was a launch or whatever it is, and then I see he made a post, and I understand how he feel because as a Soca champion, when you have a champion, you're supposed to take your king, and if there was a launch of your carnival, he is the king of your carnival. Where is the respect? He's a Soca king. He's the champion. So if you're launching like Soca your carnival season and stuff like that, you're supposed to present your king, your queen, your champion of your band and stuff like that. There's supposed to be some sort of structure. You understand?
But that was a media launch today, though. The official launch is on Friday. The launch on stage will be on Friday.
And you have something where they send some people in New York or something, you go find out for yourself. I don't want to see.
Okay,
I don't want to see nothing where you know what I mean? It's not my place to see, but I'm just saying.
Right.
There is happening that it's still in the same, like the same kind of process.
Uh-huh.
If the man is the king, treat him as the king.
Right.
That's your champion. That's what you put on the competition for you to find the best man standing.
Yes.
You understand? Just like when you have a queen show, the last queen had to come and crown the present queen, eh?
Yeah.
She have to do her part. She have to be presented. The show is marketed. She is still yet presented the former queen of da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Wait. If you have Miss World going on, you ever see you have Miss World and a presentation or a marketing happening and the queen not there?
True.
You see? So then they're supposed to have some kind of basic order that, you know, is rolled out respectfully. The artists, and yes, we go through that. When you win Soca Monarch, it's like, all right, cool, we make some money. Whatever it is, they forget you until the competition come back. Throughout the year, there is festivals happening. Take your Soca Monarch King and send them to represent in different festivals.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And that's true. What I saw today in the media rollout was that they announced that the winner would participate in finals of the regional or Caribbean Soca Monarch something. I don't remember the exact, but they're actually marketing that the winner of Grenada Spice Mass into that competition. But I feel what you're saying, because I think in the symposium, all the artists, they should get all the stakeholders, the soca artists, and reason that out. You know, hear what they're saying, kind of come to terms with everybody. You understand? Like yourself, I think you have a great input. And I spoke to you the last time. I said, Killa boy, I would love to see you back in competition. You know, I don't know what it would take, Killa, but if you, Talprey, Wasways, Boise, Specky, and anybody and they're back in competition, Killa, listen, everybody coming down. Spice Mass, big like the Olympics.
I mean, Judge, you never know, you know. You never know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I feel like most of the times you have certain things happening, people don't want to invite me, they don't include me.
Right.
Because I express myself. You understand? Too intelligent and too plain. You understand? I'm too outspoken. If you're doing it, you have to do it right. And some people know that they're doing it wrong, so they wouldn't include me because you have to do it right.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And it is simple like that. And I come to realize that you have things happening and you have people in position who say, no, Killa and them, we don't invite. Them will take the spotlight. I don't come from the spotlight and the popularity. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Again, in Grenada, I need to be popular. And answer that question. How popular again I could become in Grenada? I
think even the dog and cat and them up in Guave know you. Everybody.
Oh, you mean? All them down in Grenville know me. When I pass it. They pass in a place. First time in St. David's, in a place. Don't get the name. First time I go there. I pass in, I hear fall and think, Killa! They fall over, they calling me by my name. Besides that, what I'm saying, this is about popularity. This is about saving the country. This is about saving the culture. This is about saving our youths. This is about building infrastructure. This is about putting things in place that can actually help harness and, you understand, cushion the future. You see what I'm saying? This is what it is about, Judge. I don't really, I mean, this whole popularity.
Yeah, no, it's not about popularity, but here's what it's about for me. I think it's about preserving the culture, right? And I think about incorporating the stakeholders and get ideas from everybody, because no one have a monopoly on ideas. I don't think Spice Mass alone, Spice Mass Corporation as a board, as a committee, could really make Spice Mass successful. So it takes you, it takes me, it takes everybody involved to say, you know what, let me put my effort.
So, Judge, let me say this. Culture in itself, culture is not an external thing. Culture is internal.
Yes.
Culture need a host.
Yes.
You see? Culture need a host, and our bodies is a host of culture. We express culture. We are the culture men, the culture women of the island.
Yes.
And of the Caribbean. You see? We express culture. We harness that. Culture live through us. You see? And then there is the spectators of culture.
Yes.
The people that lives and support the culture, so then together we make the culture possible.
Right.
We make the culture live. We make the culture breathe. The child on the side of the street that looks at the mass when they're passing and feel that excitement inside. You understand? They are the supporters of the culture. They fuel the culture, you see? So culture is inclusive. Our system is about what we eat, what we drink, what we believe in, what we wear. All of those things is our culture. So, but there is culture men and women.
Yes.
Those are not respected.
I feel you.
These people respect the dollars and cents that culture gives to them. And I realize that is the angle. That is where it is focused. The dollars and cents. Not about building a community of culture. You understand what I'm saying? This is not about building a community of culture.
Right. Right.
Think about it. Because if we want to really build culture and stuff like that, even during the year, we will be practicing our culture. We will be marketing our culture. We'll be harnessing our culture. We'll be creating cultural extravaganzas and shows, all of those things.
What's preventing that? Is it politics? Is it individual? Is it personalities? What's preventing that from happening?
Blank minds.
Okay.
Blank minds.
No
creativity.
Right.
Real love for the culture. It's just a job.
You're right.
You see? So when come to culture, they blank until carnival come. And that is how far they can see culture. And I'm tired of that, Judge. I'm tired and I'm weary of that. We can't leave that over and over. We have to shift. Judge, yo, I had some Africans coming here the last time. I had to cancel the trip because I'm not sure what to feed them. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about culture and stuff like that. This carnival coming, we have some celebrity friends coming. We have monster rap artists, hip-hop artists, monsters I'm talking about. I can't even call the name yet. You understand? Because we have to make sure that security detail, all of it in place. Even though Grenada is safe, but you know, you have to make sure. Because they want to come.
Yeah.
And those people are now friends. Those people now want to come on board and help this thing move. You understand what I'm saying? That is the communication that we building right now. You see me? And I want when they come here that it is mwah. You understand? Mwah. Experience. You can't leave it. Grenada hook you. Tabanka when you leave.
Yes. Yes.
You see? That is what I want to show to them, because those people also want to see how the music is functioning. They gave me access into big rooms where I can learn certain things, where I know could see certain systems. That's why I have access now to see all of my music, all that he has done, any artist's music, what he has done, where it has been, how much he has accumulated, and all of those things. Now I'm in those rooms. You see what I'm saying? So they want to come and see, and I want to present something beautiful to them. Grenada, number one when it comes to cultural expression. Number one, Grenada. And I don't care who vex when I say that. Grenada, Jab. We held on to the African warrior, which they call Jab, Mateo Salamikunto. You understand what I'm saying? So we hold on to that. When people talking about Jab and people talking about, oh, the Frenchman call it devil, and something about the devil, you're wrong. Jab was being played in Africa before we come here. We didn't call it Jab.
Yeah.
You see? But it was an expression of the black nation where they paint themselves in black and they put their hands on their head. And the warriors used to actually, when they have fight, they paint themselves in black, put their hands on their head, and they go to the fields like the cattle in the night. So you'll mistake them for a cattle with their hands on their head. It was nothing about the devil. Jab is a warrior.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? But Jab always say we're afraid of the devil. So they make the devil, they give us this depiction of the devil as a black man and with big horn on his head and his dark. So they make everything black. You understand? Look bad. But let me tell you this. If you understand, if you go back and you start, you say, for I created the cherub and the cherubims and the great angels of the Zions and heaven gates and the protectors of the gates of heaven. And after that, I saw it still void, whether I created one more angel, which was Lucifer, the son of the morning. If you want to follow that, you understand what I'm saying? Which was the morning star. Beautiful. The most beautiful angel. You understand? You see, after that, I still created another being that is in my own image and likeness. The man, you see, in the creation of man, even the angels were jealous because we were so beautiful. You see what I'm saying? So don't let them fool you with this black man, this and that. The devil may be pretty as the prettiest girl on the planet.
Let's open up the phone line, guys. We're chatting here with Mr. Killa, and your opportunity to chime in right now. You could do that. So the phone number that you call, 718-701-5720. There's so much to talk about, and we have not yet even touched on the incident that happened where, it was all over social media today, where Mr. Killa was basically disrespected on stage. We got to talk about that. Mr. Killa have a whole explanation as to what happened and what he plans to do about that. But the opportunity right now to chat with Mr. Killa, the phone lines are open, 718-701-5720. That's 718-701-5720. Mr. Killa was talking about Jab. Let me just put this in right now. For the first time this year, guys, Amazing Colors is bringing you Jab in color. So we have a Jab band, right? A full Jab band. And this is one of the costumes. Yeah, this is one of the costumes right there. If you want to be a part of it, the tickets are not ticket. The packages are available right now at RIdealong. So this is one of the outfit for the Jab in color. Just wanted to throw that in there. If you go into Grenada Carnival, you want to kind of book your package right now because we have a limited amount of packages. You can get that right now. Also, Amazing Colors. So your opportunity to chat live with Mr. Killa right now, 718-701-5720. Killa, you like that, Jab?
Where you get that model?
That's my model.
I have a section.
You want a section?
I have a section.
You have a section. Yes. That's a big reveal. We are telling them yet. Let's keep them on the dog for now. Let's keep them on the low for now. They don't need to know that yet. We go bust the big thing. But yeah, guys, this is the one of the models here. We're keeping it on the low for now. Jab in color, guys. Get your packages now at Ridealong. All right, guys. So again, the phone number is 718-701-5720. You could call in right now. Okay, Killa. Boom. I scroll into social media and I saw Mr. Killa and Morgan Heritage.
Yeah. So
boom. Big things. That big.
Yeah. So but we just last record was with together with Morgan Heritage and Popcorn. So Mr. Killa, Morgan Heritage, Popcorn. The name of the track, Diamond Love. Actually, the album dropped 3 days ago, and the day that it dropped, it went platinum. So, it's a pleasure to be on the album, Morgan Heritage album. Yes. It's an extreme pleasure, and not just that, to be on an album that actually went platinum in 1 day.
1 day.
Yeah.
How did you get linked up with Morgan Heritage and Popcorn?
between me and you, if I send you some messages from the brothers like Morgan, Grams Morgan and all of that, yo, these people, if you go on my social media, you realize under some of my posts, you would literally see like Grams Morgan is a brother we send enough love and enough respect. You understand? He would say to me, yo, are you the baddest performer I ever see? you know what I mean? So Morgan Heritage has been like brothers supporting my movement even before I knew it. You know, and Brad, which is somebody on my management team, also has a great relationship with them. You know, so it's just been a vibe where I don't know, you know, it's a vibe. You do good things and good things will find.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
People listen to reviews, Killa. They love the track, big tune. People loving the whole vibe.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
love the whole vibe. Big things. All right. So Killa, you're doing that. You were also nominated. I think I saw somewhere that you're nominated for an award.
And before we move forward, make sure people go out there and stream the album. You understand? Look at it. Imagine a soca artist. You know? And well, they only call me soca artist. I'm artist.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
You know, on an album with Morgan Heritage, the track is me, Morgan Heritage, and Popcorn. Album is platinum. Right now went 1 million something in one day. So that's great success. That's great vibe. I think the album is amazing. Name of The Homeland is the name of the album. Go check it out, stream it, listen it. You know what I mean? Give them some ratings. And I want to say enough love to the brothers because they show me enough love. I was, not surprised, but I was really happy to receive that kind of love and blessings from these brothers, you know, coming from reggae and, you know, the conscious side of music. But what they see in my performance is something completely different and whole at a very high level. So I want to send out that love and blessings to Morgan Heritage, my brothers for life. You don't know. Love.
Yeah, man. We got a call on the line. We got a call on the line. Caller, you're live. Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Boston.
Boston. Go right ahead, Boston.
Good afternoon, Killa. How are you? Not afternoon, evening.
Blessed good evening. How you doing?
Listen, Killa, I am fine and dandy. Listen, you were speaking about the artists not being educated, and remember when Arrow came out with the song "Hot, Hot, Hot"?
Yeah.
Do you remember that Toyota had used his song in their commercial?
Yeah, I heard about it.
Arrow had made the right. So if Arrow was educated and made the right decision, he would have made much more money than what he was given. But he was not educated on, you know, what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
And
right.
It is a simple.
Right. I have another issue. Grenadian artists. I think they should have a little more, how could I put it? I'll give you an instance, then you'll understand where I'm coming from before I say that. So I received a call for my artist from a promoter, and I gave the promoter the price. The promoter said to me, I could get this artist for $500. That's a disrespect. I don't think any artist from Grenada should leave Grenada, come to New York or Canada, and perform for $500.
True.
So when these artists don't know their worth, then they figure they could come to Killa. I think you remember what I had told you before, but you know, another one. But they figure they could come to me or call me and say they want Killa, and they will pay Killa next to nothing, or my artist next to nothing.
True.
if you are an upcoming artist, I could see you taking a $500 in Grenada or $1,000 in Grenada. You're an upcoming artist, I understand, but not when you have an established artist or when you have an artist that's international artist like Killa. You should not be calling me or anyone else and saying, well, I could get this artist for so-and-so. Grenadian artists need to know their worth and stop accepting chump change just to say, oh, I flew out of Grenada and went to Canada or New York.
Yeah.
Last thing I have to say, Spice Mass Corporation. I have an issue with Spice Mass Corporation. They need to stop with that friend thing. I think for the Grenada launch, Spice Mass launch in Brooklyn, that's my opinion. And whoever don't like it could sit next to me. I think they should have reached out to every cultural ambassador, whether the person is in Grenada or they're in New York, and ask them about their availability and book them for that day because they are cultural ambassadors and have them there. If they're not able to make it, then okay, that's something different. So now you have cultural ambassadors, then you could have a few veteran artists from New York, and then a few. You have Mr. Legs right there, and you did not reach out to him. Stop that friend thing and give the artists the chance to go out there and represent themselves and represent Grenada. If you give them a cultural ambassador passport, what's the reason why you gave it to them? And when they have stuff like that, then you're not even reaching out to them.
Right.
Right? And when they make it big on some stage, then they want to say, oh, we support in our own. No, you're not.
Right. Thank you, caller. Thank you for your input. We appreciate you. Thanks again. Appreciate it.
So you have a good one. Bye.
Right. Again, guys, the opportunity to call 718-701-5720. What I do know about the New York launch, guys, a lot of people even reached out to me and asking why this one is not on, why that one is not on. But the truth and the fact is, everybody can be on the stage. It's still, a time frame, and not everyone could perform. But I get where some of the cultural ambassadors or some of these artists, they probably should have gotten some kind of contact. But everybody cannot perform on that Spice Mass New York.
Judge, hear what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody cannot perform. But as a cultural ambassador, you should be briefed and even send an invite. Even though you can't perform, we invite you.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. Collaborate with us. Can you do a post for us on your social media so we can make the show even bigger and better? Reach out to the management. Sit down and have a conversation with the artist. Bro, it's just what happens is this. We want to do this. All right, somebody say, all right, well, get that, and boom, they just jam it in a corner. There is no real, you understand, love to the thing. You get all your cultural ambassadors, you're having a lunch. They're supposed, bro, between me and you, I don't know nothing about the lunch. I have to see that on social media. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, there is no real connection. That's what I'm saying. There is no respect to the thing. So my thing is this. Artists, know your worth, know your value, do good music, push as hard as you can. You understand? And let nobody take advantage of you and your talent. Do great things and let's shell the whole world. We have to represent for the country. We are cultural ambassadors with or without government. You see what I'm saying? Because we have to represent for the country and represent for the people. So we have to do our best and give good music. But when it comes to certain things, George, we can't take the disrespect. We can't take that kind of love is not real love. As I say, dollars and cents. And we have to do something and put on something so somebody go give us some praise. This is not about building the artist, or you really care about the artist, or you really care about the culture, man. You understand? And I know that for a fact. I'm not asking.
Well, listen. Again, I understand where everyone coming from in terms of Terra. I know Terra would be performing in the Grenada launch, which is this Friday, which I'll be in Grenada for. But I don't know the deal as far as New York. I don't know where that is concerned.
I was mentioning Terra earlier because he had a problem with it. But
okay.
Besides Terra, I'm talking about, as the caller said, there is many other cultural ambassadors, and it's not just about somebody performing, Judge. We can make the thing bigger and better. Judge, what we asking to do sometimes is to help make the thing bigger and better.
Right. Yes.
Because it could be bigger and better. You're behaving like donkey in horse race. You understand? We want to be in front. This is not time to play with the thing. Spice Mass is not a game.
Yeah.
Spice Mass is one of the greatest, you understand what I'm saying, cultural expression in the Caribbean and in the world as a small island.
Yeah.
We have something very unique, you see, to share with the whole world. So at the end, this is not a game.
Yeah. And also, let me say this, right? I remember being in the position.
Judge, I'll get you.
You get trouble. I feel. Let's keep the phone line open. Let's keep the phone line open. 718-701-5720. But I remember 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, it was always an attempt to have a Spice Mass launch. I know we're deviating a bit from the topic that we first want to discuss, which we're going to get to. But the fact that there is a Spice Mass launch this year, I just have to say that that's applaudable, because it has been postponement after not just falling short of having the launch. But this year, in fact, they did put up and made the arrangement to have the Spice Mass launch. And I think in all, it means good for Grenada, because in this part of the world, where almost the majority of the people who go down to Grenada come from this part of the world, right? I think it's just right to have a launch here in New York to hype people up before they get down to Grenada. And that's happening on May 7th, by the way. It's going to be a big launch. All right? So, guys, phone line's still open, 718-701-5720. We're talking to Mr. Killa here. We're talking about the Spice Mass. Spice Mass media launch was held today. On this Friday, there will be Spice Mass. There will be Spice Mass official launch in Grenada. And on the 7th of May, with Spice Mass launch here in New York City. Before we get off the Spice Mass subject, Killa, give them some advice, because I know that a lot of folks from the Spice Mass organization is watching. And, good ideas, there's no monopoly on good ideas. Give them some ideas. Tell them again, what needs to be done to just keep the thing nice? Yeah.
This is a big long conversation. This is not no normal thing. This is things that we have to fix for years that been happening. It's just an application. And first thing is this. Look, as I say, culture is not an external thing. Culture is internal, and there is culture, men and women, that has lived their life, you understand? Exerting culture. You see? Performing. Being a part of the performing arts, and this is how they make their daily living. A lot of them. Some of them cannot survive with it because we don't have the right application. So they have to try to do other things. But this is their love. This is their passion. I think those people supposed to be reached. Throughout the year, there's supposed to be meetings and stuff. Don't wait until something go wrong. And then we having a meeting in the stadium, and then is argument with this and that and that. We're supposed to know who is your top artist that can actually, help navigate. You're supposed to know who is your top pan people, who is your top mass band leaders, who is, you understand? You're supposed to have a collection of information that makes you know who you have to then talk to. You start there, and then you include everybody else. You see? Pan. When you're talking about pan, pan been dying, people not going to Panorama, and then you think it's because of a show that is, no, it's because kids and stuff like that does not hear pan until Carnival come.
Yes.
I does not hear pan in Grenada at all until Carnival come. Sometimes Carnival come and I'm still not lucky to hear pan, because I'm not where the pan play. You understand what I'm saying? We should have pan band on the road. I don't even know if he still does have that. You see what I personally doesn't know. So what does that tell you? that the application is weak. We have to try something else. So then why a time like now, after Spice Mass is launched, for the first 2 weeks, now Calypso is dealt with very disrespectfully, I think. You understand? If I'm in charge of Spice Mass, I need to have a conversation with all the radio station owners, the stakeholders of those things, and we come up with a plan how we can then execute better music from the legends come right up. You understand what I'm saying? So we have a better expression of the music in itself. I don't hear the great Ajamo as I used to. I don't hear the great Tangla, even though he's not there no more. Those things are foundation. Calypso in itself is dying. You see what I'm saying? Right. No, not just about soca music. It's about the culture. So how then can we build that? Now, you have Pan with me. When Carnival launch, after that, on Sundays, you choose a day on Sunday, we have Pan in the gardens. You have Pan on the Carnage. Then you do a competition. Let Pan do a rendition that can actually be judged on the radio station. Let people call in and we play it. We have a Pan competition on the radio station and stuff like that, so they will judge. So a Pan could win the first round with their rendition. You understand what I'm saying? Being played, they choose their favorite song and things. So over the radio, people here in Pan, children here in Pan, families could take out their family on a weekend, on a Sunday evening. You understand what I'm saying? Do Pan in Monrouge this weekend. The next weekend we do Pan in the gardens. You understand what I'm saying? The next week we do Pan on the Carnage. You see? You have tourists now, you have events for people. Sometimes you launch Carnival and then there's a big blank.
Yeah. True.
You know what I'm saying? So then empower the cultural men and cultural women to have their own little events and all of those things like that, so you can then build. Not just try to clamp down so you could take money from promoters and promoters. The local promoters is who really making Carnival.
Right.
Really and fully. Because Spice Mass doesn't be putting on all 95% of the events. It's done by local promoters and stuff like that and stakeholders. You see what I'm saying? So you have to then be able to have that kind of relationship where we build things that will then reach out to the people, to the minds of the people. So by time Carnival come, you want to go and hear the Pan and see if the man that win the first round and the rendition, you understand what I'm saying, will then actually capture Panorama. Because then them time the man, you have a bad dash, what's shelling the place right now. You have a bad Boise, what's shelling the place right now. You understand what I'm saying? You have a bad Terror that's shelling the place right now. You have the Spirit of Shadow. You have a tough, you understand? Shelling the place right now. So let the Pan and them choose their favorite song and do a rendition. We judge that over the radio station. You see, we go and see them on a weekend. So now Pan is a part of the culture
of the thing. Yeah. All right, hold on, Killa. Let me take this call. We got a call on the line. For you. Calling you live. Where you calling us from?
Yeah, what's up? I'm calling from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, New York. How you doing, my brother?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Yeah. Well, you know, what I do need a problem for Carnival is once again, we have a lot of people who sits there, have money to do things and don't do anything.
Right.
For example, last year Carnival, they have a problem with it saying, oh, foreigners coming in, foreigners only coming and make show and do all kind of thing. But there is people in Grenada, right, who have the money to do these things, who could just walk in a bank and they could get 200,000 without no question. But they sit there, they don't do anything. And then they complain people coming from different islands to have bar and to have shows and all kind of thing. Now, the next thing I have to say is that I performed in Grenada for years, you know, and it was so difficult. It was so difficult to get through the barriers now. You know what I mean? Because it's the same thing. If you're coming from New York to perform in Grenada, they see you as an outsider. They see you as somebody you know good. When you come in, you only come in and take the local thing. And that's the kind of disrespect. So after a lot of years of doing this, you just stop because it takes you a lot of money. You have to pay all your bills in New York to go down and perform for all the competitions.
Right.
And I'm not saying that when you reach in Grenada, you're supposed to make it. But they had put up a barrier
Mm-hmm.
back in the days when you have Kaiso Bad and you have 10 men from Kaiso Bad making final and one man from Bobla and them tent and them kind of thing. Man is to tell me straight. You tell fellas that was in them tents to tell us straight, we are not, they go make sure that we're not getting in the final, we're not going to win anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I heard that before.
Yeah,
Because there was one year.
Listen.
There was 1 year that they judged the Calypsonians up here. There was a New York tent. Valadans and them spearheaded a New York tent. What became of that?
Listen, let me tell you something. It had 1 year. After being in semi-final follow, I make finals 2 times. I come second. I think I was either first in semi. When the result come out for semi-final, my song was first, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And when we went in finals in the stadium, that not the stadium, the one before,
Mm-hmm.
right? I had some Grenada flags and things backstage in the dressing room. You know, when I ready to go up and sing, because them time my song was a threat.
Mm-hmm.
When I ready to go and sing on stage, you know, somebody take all the flags and block it up with tar and thing.
Wow.
Yeah, we say it's a lot of fight on, a lot of fight on. So here's the reason why I say that. Sometimes when you see it's a lot of artists that we know that was very good, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
But because of the fight on and they have family to feed, sometimes they have a $1,500 and they want to make a record, you know what I mean? But when they study, take that $1,500, they get in fight on and they have a family, they have 2 children, they just cannot drop out by the wayside,
Mm-hmm.
you know? But they don't really want to drop out. They just fight on all the time.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And Grenade, Spice Mask could be way better, you know what I mean, than it is.
Mm-hmm.
But we just have to open our minds a little bit more, you know what I mean, and let things happen. As we said, Spice Mask Corporation need to open their minds. You have Grenade artists all over the world, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You have a lot of artists all over the place, you know what I mean? But some, as I said, some of them just give up because, and I won't really say give up, but they just stop for a while because they had to make a living and they had to feed their family.
Right.
You know? Because a lot of people does meet me and say, boy, man, as you stop singing, I ain't stop singing, I still performing. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
right.
it's just that you want to be on the big stage all the time.
And I mean, you're not getting there.
You ain't getting there.
Yeah. No,
You're not getting there.
But that's why I think Hercules, and yes, guys, that's Hercules on the phone. That's why I think by having this New York launch, and I know people saying, okay, well, you're having a New York launch, why don't have a launch in England? Why don't have a launch in Canada? Why don't have a launch in this place and that place? But you had to creep before you walk. This is the first time.
Yes, of course.
This is the first one here. I think that it is a start. It could be the start. They're not going to get it perfect the first time around. Every artist that's supposed to be on it, probably not going to be on it. Or every artist that you expect to be on it may not be on it. But it's a start, right? Then we could start talking more. Because listen, the CEO of Spice Mask, the minister, and a few other members is going to be in New York for the launch. Pull them aside, Hercules, and say, yo, boom, 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 take them around. Let them see the reason why they should have a judge in here in New York. Because I've heard this for umpteen years, where artists just, you know.
We did a lot of judging here before. And them time there, you know, we bringing up 7 and 8 judges, you know.
Yeah.
At one time.
Yeah. Well, I heard all about that. But Hercules, the line going crazy. The line going crazy.
All right, later.
Thanks again. Yeah. Killa, I'll come back to you on that. But let me just take this last call. Caller, you live. Where are you calling us from? Okay, let me see. Caller connecting. Yeah, Killa. What's your take on that? Because this is the problem, you know. This is the problem. You obviously probably don't have that issue. But a lot of artists who are based here in New York and outside of Grenada, they find it hard even to compete because they have the treatment that they get when they go down there.
Let me tell you something, Judge. We just need to stop that. You know the song, I don't know, it's one of them youth man was singing that song when last year or year before. Stop that. You see that?
Yeah.
My favorite tune, you know. We have to stop that, Judge.
Yeah.
We have to learn that we have the world to conquer. It's small-mindedness, small-minded people think that, you see, what they have done to us as a people is to make us always believe there is not enough for us. Yeah. So we have to mash somebody else. We need somebody else. And if somebody else is getting, that belongs to us.
Yes, true.
You see what I'm saying? When really actually we need to build the art form and target the world. Look at what the Afrobeat is doing. Look at what other people is doing. You understand? Why are we fighting with own artists?
Right.
You see? Whether a Grenadian live in New York, a Grenadian live. Look at people like Lyrical. Lyrical is a Trinidadian living in New York all your life.
And he making it in finals every time. Yeah. Hottest tune in
Trinidad, wherever it is. You see? So at the end of the day, it's about your artists. We can't be so segregated. We can't be so separated. You see?
Right.
We have to support our artists. When the art form come around and the culture wants somebody deserve, you know what I mean? That position, give it to them. But
absolutely.
we haul and pulling. You see, when we get stuck in the little.
Come in the bucket. We got a caller line. Caller live. Where are you calling us from? Hello?
Calling from Canada.
Canada, go right ahead. How are you doing, Canada? Go right ahead.
Oh, thank you. Oh, we doing good out here. Hi, nice. Mr. Killa. Hi, Junior. Yes, I'm calling on behalf of all talent in Grenada, whether it's in Grenada or we living outside of Grenada.
Yes.
Right now, I'm trying to help Miss Grenada to go to St. Martin to represent our country, our nation. And it's one of the hardest things. I've never did anything like this before. I'm calling Tom, Dick, Harry. They answering, they promising, nothing is coming true. And listen, if she bring the damn crown back, I know they will be damn happy about it. It's time for us to show up. It's time for us to help. It's time for us to put our mouth where it belongs. That's all I have to see, because Grenadians, we have talent and we want to do something. We want to make it, but because of the people who have, they're making it so hard to keep the money in their pocket, and they want us to go there and represent them.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, caller. Thank you so much, caller.
Judge, I'm going. Yeah, wrong applause.
Yeah.
You know, I the boy, my mood does, you know what I mean? Yeah. I a human being. You understand what I'm saying? Judge, I go get trouble. I feel that might be my last interview for a while too, because I feel like I'm on a mission to give trouble. Because see what happened? Now, I represent my country from since I was a little boy.
Yes.
Judge, when some people talking the other day about government this and because I stand up and I say how I feel. It doesn't matter which government. I'll stand up and say how I feel anytime. Right. It's not about people. Eyes green and gold to my heart. 473. This is not about friendship or this man or Ray. This is about the people. So I represent for years. I remember I go to Trinidad. They were supposed to, support and collect me. Nothing so. They leave me stranded. I go and sleep in Laventille. You understand, Trinidad? My virgin had to give me an old rusty piece of 38 to sleep in the night. You understand? And show me where the rest hide. For in case something happen. I have to turn on my light when I going up in the night. You see? That's the things I do for my art, for my culture, for my country. And when I do so and I went in there and I did great. Yeah. Mr. Killa, I sleep on couch. I sleep on floor. I stay hungry. You understand? I have to sleep with guns to make sure that they're all right. I go through them things, brother. I live in the slum just to make it. And as the lady say, when you come back and you win, long time I'm supporting him. You see me? But really and truly, brother, we're not supporting our own in the way that we're supposed to. No, I'm not talking about the fans. I'm not talking about the people, because the people out here is who responsible for where I am. Trust me, you see, Grenadian, when they come out to fed, look at that performance last year. And people talking about, Grenada and Killa, all kind of things they don't say. But when I touch that stage, Judge, my fans hold me up.
Mm-hmm.
Fans make me feel like I'm on a different planet. Because when come to fetting, we Grenadians have a certain type of reputation. You see? Now we also have a reputation as artists in the art form. We the baddest.
Mm-hmm. True.
Say that. So I want to show the world how bad we is. And that is my new mission. You think I'm performing, Judge? Right now, it's fret me, they get me vexed. I just start to perform.
Yeah.
I got for health and strength, and I'm about to show them what we made of. You understand? Because I upset and I want to show them that, you know. And some of them go try to talk to me and I go embarrass them because they don't support the thing. It's only when the thing reach a certain way, them just jump, come, oh yeah, hey. And as I say, I'm talking about some of the people in the position who really could help the thing move. You understand? There is a dance group. And the other day, I'm not putting anybody on the spot. She didn't say anything to me, but I'm just observing, right? I got a sponsorship letter, and I want to help. And I saying to myself, but this lady has been in culture for all her life, from since I was a little boy. You understand what I'm saying? I want to say big up to Miss Jones in Guam. And you know, she been you must know, she been in culture for forever. Have the dance group, and she have this vision, you know. She want to take the youths beyond the shows, Grenada, to showcase that talent, give them that experience. And I think when she spoke to me, how she was just explaining what she wanted to do. You understand? It's about giving them an experience where you can show them that your culture can also become that job. If you take it serious, it can take you beyond. We have performers that is performing on ships abroad and taking care of their family. Not everybody that come that want to be a lawyer or a doctor. You have some people could really take their craft. Look at the hotels open up right now. There is people in entertainment. There is young people dancing, doing different things. They craft. We have fire blowers, this, that, whatever it is. It's culture, and they get paid for it. It's okay. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, she want to do it, and it is the most difficult thing to do. There is no support for that. Yeah. It is the most difficult thing to do. There is no support for that. And that is true. Because I remain, people just talk about, oh, this and that, because I did not talk about it, because I didn't express it and explain the depth of it, people don't know. But I was left stranded. When I have to go represent Grenada, Trinidad, I was left stranded. I lied to my mother and say, Mommy, no, all right, and put on the phone and cry. Judah with Judah Song System met me and asked me, what happened to you in a hotel? Here, what happened now? I'm going downstairs for orange juice free in the morning because I don't have money to buy food in Trinidad. You hear me? And Judah meet me. And Judah paid for the couple days and gave me the number to the promoter who was supposed to have the show. I had no connection. And as a boy, I just brave and I determined. I say, I stay in there. After dead. If I had dead, I dead around here. You understand? Just to get to do the show. When I do the first show, I start to answer my phone and stuff like that. Like if I was my own manager, change my voice and take bookings. I had to make friends with some people in Trinidad. There was a guy called Killa. You understand? If you go to Trinidad right now on the Dragon Mall, he may be still there. A next brother called Pilot come and drive and give me a link so I can get a driver to go to shows. You understand what I'm saying? In Trinidad and Tobago with no guidance, no help, no nothing. You see what I'm saying? And that is the kind of things I go through. But enough of my friends that was artists, they drop out. They leave it. Judge, and I do this when I end up on the streets in New York, Judge. You understand? It's either I kill people for a living and I do the road. You see? Because people don't know that part of your life. You see? I literally have to rock out with people who will throw you down for a living. My friends, that was their place. You understand what I'm saying? To carry, to pick up, to make it move. That's where I was. You understand? And I chose music over that. I chose performance over that. Through my pain, I started to sing songs that is like gospel and people never listen to my music properly, you know. Crossing over through the valley. Me and my soldiers all behind me. But will the heathen reign until the end of time? Your king is here again. Come, let us bond him. I tell them, no, I'm not turning back. When I sing that song, I mean I'm not going back there. You understand? Judge, at the age of 16, my friend is 15 and responsible for 3 bodies. My 15-year-old friend. You see what I'm saying? That's where I come out, you know. But I take my time and I hide that part of my life. You see? I hide it away because every time you think about it, it is painful. I watch my friends dead. You see? So people watch you every day and they don't know. the sacrifices that we make, that the things I go through in my life, and I decide, you know what, music is it. I'm going to do this. You watch people, you don't know their heart, you don't know their mind, you don't know the struggles, you don't know their pain. You see?
True.
So when an artist out there giving his all, you don't know what that person go through. You don't know what that person give up. You don't know the family, how hard they're trying to do this to feed their own family. Support them. Support them now. They are your own people. Support them. Judge, I can't fight an artist. I can't find it in my heart to fight down another Grenadian artist. Any Grenadian artist call me for help, I'll give them the help. Once they're not disrespectful and out of place. See? I remember, Terra the governor will tell you that too. I remember Night of Soca Monarch, I defended Macron and I helping the next artist that coming on. And I helping the next artist who competing with me. You know. I giving them some of my products. Yeah, time when they want glitter, ask Lunis back and electrify. We backstage and they glitters and stuff like that done for the dancers, and I give them mine and they competing against me. That is love. That is when it's not personal against somebody else, but I want to touch that stage and make the stadium shake. That is what it was about. It was the fans. You understand what I'm saying? And growing in music. And I feel because of that heart and because of that mind that I am where I am at today and still growing. You see me? So people watching it like if this is a joke. This is not no joke. Music is my life. You see? Music saved me. For everybody, the journey is not the same. You see? So when I decide I want to take a stand and a man can't just put me in a show and people that ask me, Killa, all come in to perform in Grenada like that. The promoters don't want to book you because they don't want to pay you. Few promoters here in Grenada will book you. Will book me as an artist. Because to them, artists don't worth nothing. To them, artists, $500. Come make me money. Slavery.
Yeah.
Let me give you 500. You see? One time, I'm in Canada. Shell down a show. A man come and link me. Yo, brother, I want you for a show in Montreal. And think, why but this? How much you got charge? I say, well, I don't discuss price and them things. You have to speak to my manager. He said, nah, man, I just, you know, just give me a good price, man. You come down the road and do the show one time while you're out here and stuff like that. He said, how much you charge? So I do so now because he on me. So I give him what my price is. Now the man turn and tell me, way boy, if he's such and such artist, well then man would have just come down for a 500 and I will take care of your hotel and food and them kind of thing. And I say, but really? Yeah, artists go do that? If the mall licking or your house licking and a carpenter walking in the road, you could just tell the carpenter come and fix your roof. You could tell the mason just come and build a wall there. You could tell the painter, yo, look at the mall looking bad and your mall looking pale. Look at the Anican school looking pale. Go and paint it. This is how life works, but that's how they treat artists.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how they treat artists. And that's not just artists alone, the culture men, the DJs, you know. And that's in Grenada.
But do you think that it's a lack of organization and organization amongst the artists themselves?
That the organization, the people on top have to educate the people. Educate the people. In school, we're supposed to learn about our culture, how precious it is, what the possibilities. Because, Judge, as I say, look at that. I am an artist. I am a role model to young people. I have an office here. I pay young people out of my pocket. You understand what I'm saying? Right now, I am doing okay. You understand? As a young man, you don't hear me thief nobody thing, take nobody thing. You don't hear me, set a confusion and an argument. You don't hear me, crime or whatever it is. That stage in my life, I passed there and I straighten up myself. You understand what I'm saying? So with that, you could say that a parent could turn and say, yo, I wish my child could be like a Mr. Killa. When it comes to entertainment, he talented. Enough parents want the children to be like me. Enough young people wants to be like me. Because I have found success with my craft. So if you could harness that, how much young Mr. Killa you think he'd have in Grenada right now? Grenada is a watch. Grenada is a talent shop. Grenada is a talent garden. You have enough youth man out here. That's why I get so upset with them youth man on the corner. Because they're wasting time just smoking, drinking, gambling. Because there is nothing harnessing the talent that they have. You understand what I'm saying? How long are we going to live like that? This is our future we're thinking about. Not every youth man go work in the bank or work as a mason or a carpenter or going to be skillful like that. Some of them are talented. What are we doing with the talents that we have? How are we nurturing those people?
Right.
This is not just about the educational curriculum that they put in place, that the colonialistic and the colonialistic minds has given to us. Our slave master give us an education system. But what about the talents? How do we harness and grow those talents? We're supposed to start that from school. So then a young person coming up will understand how valuable it is to have our culture men and culture women as a part of our society. And how valuable it is to be a top culture man. You understand? A top artist, a performer.
Yeah.
You see? So at the end of the day, brother, this is not no joke. This is with life some people playing with and don't understand. This is our future. This is our children we're playing with. There are children that are in schools, brother, and they are the next greatest thing. But how we are going to grow them into the next greatest thing when you don't even love the culture, when you're not even, you know what I mean, injecting the energies into the finance, just the thoughts into the culture. In school, we're supposed to have music. We're supposed to have culture, teach them about it. Them supposed to take youth man and they could bring youth man right here and go have Mr. Killa, born and bred and go have gun battle. You understand what I'm saying? Come look at my building. I build it cash. Now I'm building an entertainment venue. You see? I have my own online platforms that are about to launch. Some of them are trying to keep quiet to go make me talk about them now. You understand? I grow to become a cultural ambassador. We have a whole team working on different businesses. You see? How did I do that? How? By following my dream. By leaving the negative behind. Because the streets show me that you could make money quick.
Yeah.
So you have to have a strong mind. You understand? To come out of that and to leave that alone. And decide, you know what, I'm going to fight for what I want. But I use my music. You see?
Yeah.
No, I'm not turning back. I will never give up. All of those songs is not just about songs. Warriors. All of my songs was like gospels before. You understand? Breaking down the walls. It was my own pain. Fighting off that type of life. Fighting it quietly. You see? And I put it in my music so I would remember it all the time. You understand? When I say wake up this morning and I set myself a mission to keep on fighting and to break down walls of Satan. Don't matter the size of wall, we're going to make that fall. That is the battle call. This year I just can't cool. They cannot take me for fool. Hotter than burning flame, better than raging bull. Defense. The fence and the barriers before me in my mind. That is what I was fighting. People don't understand that. You see, they don't see that. But I just want to tell the youth men out there and the artists, know your worth, know your value, understand what your value is.
Yeah. Powerful. I hope that the powers that be was listening.
They don't care, bro.
Yeah, I really hope.
They don't care.
Hope that they was listening. All that was said here. Let me just say on a programming note, guys. We still have the phone line open. 718-701-5720. This is the number right here. Killa just stuck a whole book, a book and a half. Seriously. I got to tell you guys before we go any further. Killa, tell me, you like this? Okay, guys, this segment of the program is brought to you with the kind compliments of Amazing Colors, and of course, Amazing Colors also giving you Jab in Color this year, so you could be a part of the Jab and the Monday Night Mass Amazing Colors. Let's take a quick commercial break, guys, and we'll be back. We're gonna talk about this situation that happened with Mr. Killa. We'll be right back. Don't move.
The best time I have for Spice Mass is plain mass with amazing colors. I love amazing colors. Always spectacular. Always amazing. Always spectacular. Always amazing. Always amazing.
All right, guys. So yes, we're telling you about Spice Mass, Grenada Carnival, and you guys got to be a part of the festivity of the celebration. It's going to be an amazing affair. The picture that you guys was asking about earlier is this picture. It's about to release, guys. It's called Liberation. Liberate your mind, your body, and soul. This is the concept for Amazing Colors Monday Night Mass. It's called Liberation. But get this, guys. Get this. The package are limited this year. Very limited. About 1,000 package already allocated. And we're doing the biggest numbers we've ever done for Monday Night Mass. So what you guys have to do, as soon as packages go on sale for Amazing Colors Liberation, we want you to go and get your package. We have Monday Night Mass, and we also have Jab, all right? And Killa go make an announcement sometime soon. Not now. Killa go make an announcement soon, because we have some surprises for you. We definitely have some surprises. Monday Night Mass with Amazing Colors. It is simply amazing. All right, Killa, let's shift gears. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happened on Uber Soca Cruise now?
Judge. So now, as a man, sometimes I don't get to read comments and stuff like that, right?
Right.
But today, when the office actually sent me the link after you post it, and I was reading some of the comments, and I realized you have some people, the PSC is too precious for their brain, but you have some kind of people with some marble mind. You understand? Some coconut. Because let me show you this. Some person say, oh, well, maybe you should have cut it short. You would tell me to cut my performance. Listen, I perform for 21 minutes. In a contract, in my contract is either from 30 to 40 minutes. Right? First thing. Now, the lineup, I was supposed to perform maybe about 4th. Then the next lineup come, then I was supposed to perform somewhere about 5th. Then the next lineup come up, and then I'm up in the end. First I was in the end, then they bring it down to about the 4th performer, then they shift, then they put the band before me. So in the first place, before the performance, and I don't want people to come and blame St. Thomas. St. Thomas love me. I love them. This is not St. Thomas. This show is done by Uber Soca Cruise in St. Thomas. So the team who is running this is from Uber Soca, right? Judge, I was to perform one before the last perform, which is Bungie Garden and Fair. Take the mic. Before me, there was artists will perform for 30 minutes. Artists will perform. Then they had a DJ before me, and then I went on to perform. Do so, well, normal thing. Shelling the place, we're having fun with my fans. The people under this board, I don't know them from nowhere. You understand what I'm saying? This is my fans. Them time the people don't even know what to do. Everybody have their phone out because what? You don't know. That's his performance. I don't come to just sing a song and make people jump around. I come to perform. That's me. But from I reach on the stage, Jody, one of the organizers, I guess, tried to literally tell me tone down my performance. You know, made a statement to me about something about a lot. I say, I don't know what you're talking about, but it's like to almost tone down my performance in a way. I don't know if it's for other artists. I don't know who it's for or whatever it is. I find it weird. But anyways, go on stage, performs at the Shelly place. A woman come up on stage and bring she data for me. A woman come up on stage and she said, my daughter want to wine on you 5 years now.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's how sweet the performance was.
Yeah.
And having fun. Do so jump off, sail the crowd, you know, end up on the roof. Now, I could hear Kevin Crown saying, we gotta go. Right? So I know then, well, all right. They may be saying time is close or whatever it is, so we have to go, right? So my thing is now, I'll come off the roof now, go back on the board and exit off a stage. Because I can't just jump off of the roof and away, go in the crowd,
Right.
walk away. You see? So I'm going back to the stage. The music cut off. So I asked them, I said, no, turn on the rhythm. About 45 seconds to go back to the stage. You telling me you can't give an artist, we're just actually, shelling your show. People waiting for the performance, whole boat. Nobody can tell me nothing about performance. Anybody want to talk to me about performance, come and perform after me. You understand? Anybody want to tell me about performance, come and then perform better than me on the show, and then you go talk to me about performance. You understand? If you can't perform, shut up. You see me? And let me and the FFF gang take care of that part of it. So then, Barry Hype, you know, as a DJ, we claim to love the art form and love the artists and support the Ray and them thing. Brother, you telling me you can't give me 40 seconds to get back to the stage, but you calling sponsors? While I'm still out there in the crowd, them man, they disrespectful. Jody, Barry Hype, all of them. You understand what I'm saying? And listen to me. As I say, music is my life. So them thing I take personal. You understand? But I something I didn't know it going to work itself out. Trust me, it's going to work itself out. You see me? Because I'm I can't take disrespect neither. Because if I don't disrespect, you don't disrespect, man. This is my life. You see me? And the thing is, my contract, it was supposed to be 30. If you have artists and things running, I understand the show, you maybe need to cut off, and that's fine. Boop, I'm coming off and I'm going back to stage because I hear Kevin Crown say, yo, we gotta go. So, all right, if we gotta go, let me go back to the stage and I'm gone. You see me?
Yeah.
Disrespectful. Because you see, it is, and that is what I'm saying. Them day is not about no artist and no art fan. So then, when I do so and I leave, fans start walking out. Time I do so and I reach back to the boat, I bungle people. So I end up in a big conversation with some people. Like, yo, Killa, what is it? I don't like that. They was upset about it. You see me? The whole vibes do so.
Yeah.
The whole vibes do so and dive. Because the people feel it and see what's happening. You see me? So I don't know. Everybody does have their reasons and everybody does have their thing. I don't want to say nothing where it feel like, you know what I mean? Whoever it is. I don't know. But you know, this sometimes in the soca industry, that is what I'm saying. You know, when we're supposed to grow, what we're supposed to grow, we kill. You see me? What we're supposed to grow, sometimes we kill it. And we don't even realize we're trying to kill it. Because after you do so and you wait so long, you work so hard, and what you're doing is all pleasing your fans.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, if you're weak, you turn and you say, yeah, what going on? I don't really want to do this thing no more, you know, because Judge, we can make money. I keep telling people, if I know no artist and I have to do, I'll make money. You understand? I know how to do that.
Yeah.
You check. So at the end of the day, this was a disrespect, brother. And I don't know, because with me, I don't tell my manager already, I don't want to perform for nobody. We're gonna feel like them have the opportunity, you understand, to disrespect me, because I don't want you to disrespect me in the wrong time, and then I feel like, you know what I mean, I can't breathe.
Right.
You know? I don't want to feel so, because at the end of the day, man is man still. We are a human being. And if I feel I don't do something to deserve something, you understand what I'm saying? Because at that moment, I could have decided, yeah, what's going on now? Show the no more showing up.
Yeah. Listen, you're asking, did anyone reach out to you and apologize?
Nothing so. Nothing so. Them too big. Them in charge of show. Them in charge. Artist is just, you know?
Right.
Artist is just this. Them too big. Them above the thing. You understand? And that is how I realize enough people in the soca industry does treat the artists. You see, you have some promoters, brother. You go to the show, watch me, and there's a different kind of love. It's a different kind of vibe, and you can see that these people love and respect the artist. And then you have some people again, you realize they don't care nothing. Them just find a way how them could just make some money.
Yes.
And them gone. And I don't want to say this is about the whole entire team of Uber Soca. You understand what I'm saying? But there is some key people in there I know definitely. You understand? Disrespect the thing.
Yeah.
You see? And as a man, you know, George, how I stay, you know, we are the guav in me, you know. I mean, from now I feel like you should ban me from each and every Uber Soca. Give me a ban right now from each and every one of them. You understand?
Now, when I saw the performance, I couldn't understand, as you said, why they couldn't give you that, even if it's 30 seconds, to just go back on stage. Just stop it in the middle there and start
and Barry, I'd call it sponsors.
Is the height of disrespect? Calling the sponsors, and you're there, and people, I mean, look at it. This is exactly what happened right here. I mean, we could
craziest artists. I don't know anybody else that has go on the outside of the people party.
Barry, listen to me. Well, DJ or somebody had to play something, because I don't know how you're going to get the mic, and my fans them strong. I have the strongest fans in the whole wide world. All I want to do is come back to the stage, so they know, give me a rhythm. Tell the DJ play something or something. So I turn on the rhythm or something.
Pick up the USVI tourism.
Or the final should go back there.
Pick up USVI division of festivals.
Listen to me. My fans is the greatest. I love you. Let's go. Don't give too much.
Pick up USVI lottery. Thank you to English Harbor.
The man, the Superman. The man, the Superman, Judge. You know what? A matter of fact, Judge, between me and you, I don't even want to talk about this too much, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't even want to chat about it. Let me just leave that there, you know? Leave Superman and them.
Yeah. Okay, now we at that time, you know. We had the wrap-up time, you know?
Yeah, let me leave Superman and them. But I just want to say, though, yo, my fans is the greatest thing. Imagine when they cut off the music, these people stand up under that board, you know. While I'm talking, my fans is the greatest. Dear Father, thank you for the ability that you give to me. Thank you for the people that love me. Thank you for the passion. You understand, that I bring out in the minds of the people and the passion that I exert on stage. Thank you, Father. You hear? But I just know one thing. They say, hey, what job bless no man cost. And anytime you disrespect, they must eat some dust. Let me share this. Judge, the Father don't sleep. And we do this from our heart in the deepest way. You know what I mean? And we have to represent the country. And in this game, there is no fight. There is there are times I reach on stage and, you know, I reach on shows and you can see discomfort. You understand? Discomfort. Because it's like we still fighting each other, you know what I mean? Because what? Because a man will shell down the place. If it's his turn to shell down the place, it's his turn. Every artist has have the time. Yeah. You understand? To shell the place. Love it. Jump with them music. Support them. You understand? But not every one of them is like that. You see? So them does, you know, have them thing where them go try, you know, see if them can clip your wing here and there. But this wing you can't clip. This wing you make from titanium. Not just any regular titanium. It's astronomy. You understand what I'm saying? From Zion, right outside the heaven gate. You understand what I'm saying? You have a mind where there's mind for the wings of the angels.
Listen, all you know, when Killa on the program, we could go up until 10 o'clock. So we have to continue here. Killa, listen, big up yourself, my brother. Big up yourself a million times, my brother. And you know this platform.
Judge, I'm just saying this. You hear what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. With the bodies. Yeah? And I never used to say it because I be so humble to the thing. The whole world will say, Killa boy, yo. Yeah, boy, performer, you the body stay there. I be like, yeah, thank you, you know what I mean? And be real cool and modest with it. But I realize that when you have to start to fight my thing, I realize, yo. Yeah. I realize what time it is, you know what I mean? And I have to accept it. You check? I have to accept it. I'm willing to take any challenge of performance right now. Yeah, put us on a stage. We're talking about big tune and just this and who have catalog or whatever it is. Give us a rhythm. Give me and anybody a rhythm. And I ain't talking about just in soca alone, you know. I'm talking about from soca to dancehall to hip-hop to pop to country and western to the, and a matter of fact, I sing all those genres too. A matter of fact. So it doesn't matter which one. Give us 5 rhythm. Give me a pop rhythm, give me an afro rhythm, then put 5 rhythm. Line up. No song. None of your hits. No, nothing. Just give me 5 rhythm. Give me a pop rhythm. Give me an afro rhythm. Give me a dancehall rhythm. Give me a soca rhythm. Give me a country and western rhythm. Give me an R&B. Whatever you want to put. Give me 10 rhythm there. In every genre. And put us on the same stage. And let me talk about performance.
Yeah. Yeah. But Mr. Killa, I don't think anybody could debate that you're a super duper performer and you always represent. And we gotta thank you for continuing.
Judge, well, you are telling her just at the performance because you know as a boy I just can't take it. So you know what I mean? Anytime they try it's a different kind of idea. Just at the perform. It's a set of trouble I'm going and give. Huh?
What are you doing for August in Grenada?
A lot of things. That's what I'm preparing for right now because I want Spice Master to be the greatest thing. So we have a lot of things that we're working on. You're gonna hear all about it just now. You know what I mean? We go do things. But the music, we're working on. I jump again to tomorrow, and we're working on some things. And people, make sure you link up. There's a site called Natural Healing Trees. Hear me? Mm-hmm. Natural Healing Trees. Go and get your CMAS and get ready. Because Spice Master, you're gonna need the energy, you're gonna need that kind of healing. They are kind of different. That's where I get my CMAS from. Natural Healing Trees. Go there, the website, and get your CMAS and thing. You understand? And get ready for Spice Mass. Get ready because Spice Mass is supposed to be the great. I want to go music. Judge, between me and your Donta. I don't want to interview again until I have something to promote. I don't want to talk no more. Right now it's action time. They fret me, Judge. They fret me that. Judge, they fret me. You know what I say? Don't try to. Don't.
Go ahead.
Don't try to clip the angel wings. You understand?
I got you.
Tell them don't try to clip the angel wings. Grenada, you're the baddest. You're tough. You understand? Big up to all the good artists out there with the good heart and the good mind and the good love. You understand? Let's do this. Let's make soca music great. Let's make soca music recognized. Let's make soca music get Grammy Awards. Let's make soca music share the whole world and make people know that the Caribbean has never slept. We've been working. We struggled for years and we've been working. So now is our time also to shine. You see what I'm saying? So big up all my artists out there. Big up Grams Morgan and the whole team. Morgan Heritage. We have a hit song out there. People go stream it, go check it out. You understand? I'm nominated for another award, I think. Right? Best performer. Well, let me see what they're gonna do with that. But and then after that, we have some great things happening. We have new music coming. We have a new tune called Follow Me. That is a whole set of problem. Boy, the rhythm alone is problems. We have combinations coming from Afro combinations to dancehall combinations to boy, hip-hop combinations, whatever. You know what I mean? Right now I'm going to work. I'm going to work because Spice Mass is coming. And this year is a year I want to express. They just get me vexed, so I'm going to express myself.
And Killa.
So I like that picture, you know, Judge.
Yeah, you like it? You like it?
I like that picture real bad.
You like it? Okay.
Yeah, a long time I don't like a picture, so I like that picture.
You like that one?
Watch a picture.
Jab in color. Killa, we go talk. We have a lot to talk about where that is concerned. Yeah, I like it.
Regular picture, Judge?
That was from the photo shoot, Killa.
Okay.
Yeah, that's from the photo shoot. It's gonna be nice, man. Vibe nice.
I'm playing jab.
Yeah, me too.
You know I like jab. No jab is my thing.
Killa, we go chat later. We go vibes.
Bless the love.
I don't forget this photo of we can jab in color. Move it on. I'm in Grenada. Jab in color. Get your packages for jab in color. I use the limited package. RIdealong.com. That's where you get the package. You go to the limited get the package for jab in color. And something big is coming, guys. Something big is coming for Amazing Colors Monday Night Mass. It's gonna be so amazing. Monday Night Mass with Amazing Colors. And you gotta tell you about this. Support the National Lottery Authority, supporting sports, culture, and nation building. We'll be right back.
The NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding Multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding Multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the Multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more or free plays. With Multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more with Multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, guys. Thanks again for watching. Thanks for being a part of our program today. Thanks to Mr. Killa. I know you guys said I was low earlier. Are you guys still hearing me? Yeah. Get ready for Spice Mass. And again, guys, we are a big sponsor of Amazing Colors Monday Night Mass and Jab in Color. Packages available soon. Get your package available soon for Jab in Color and Amazing Colors. It's the Jab in Color, Amazing Colors Liberation for Spice Mass 2023. Packages on sale soon. And we're going to be a part of the Spice Mass launch in Grenada. So you guys look out for us in Grenada on stage, showcasing all the sections of Liberation, Monday Night Mass, Grenada Carnival 2023. Guys, if you have a business and you want to advertise, please feel free to contact us, our media department. Let's send your business viral. If you have a business, you want to get it out there, inbox RIdealong Live. We have an advertising package, a special just for your small, medium, or micro business. Contact us and we'll show you how you could increase your viewership and your visibility by over 300% plus. RIdealong Live.
Established in 1998, Ross Road and Funeral Services continues to assist you plan the ideal funeral or memorial service locally or internationally. Our reputation is built on providing personalized funeral services based on love and compassion. Call Ross Road and Funeral Services at 718-547-0640.
Ross Road and Funeral Services, where your loved one is our loved one.
Hi guys, so earlier I know it was mentioned about Terra Kid. I got some information from a member of the advisory committee of the Spice Mass here in New York. They said that there was clearly some sort of disconnect with the Terra Kid management. That's what they sent to me. There was clearly a disconnect between Terra Kid's management and him, because when Spice Mass reached out to Terra's manager and she was told of the budget, his manager said that he could make more if he stayed in Grenada. Terra was supposed to be on the New York cast, but there was some sort of disagreement, some sort of disconnect between the conversation with them, Spice Mass, his management, and Terra Kid. However, Terra Kid, I believe, is on the cast in Grenada. So that's what the response was from a member of the advisory committee here in New York as it relates to Terra, the governor, not performing live on stage for the New York launch. Nevertheless, guys, the New York launch is going down. It's going to be a massive show here in New York. It's going to feature all the top artists. We have Dash, we have Vaughn, of course, Zingo, Scholar. Who else we have? Who else is on the list? Little Natty and Thunder, Specky, Skinny Banton, plus a host of other artists. Get your tickets right now for the Spice Mass launch, New York City. And of course, this Friday, guys, if you're in Grenada, this Friday is the Spice Mass launch in Grenada. RIdealong Live and Amazing Colors will be there. Looking to see you guys in Grenada for the Spice Mass launch there. It's free, right? You don't need no tickets. Free, come on, Friday. A Night of Love. Yeah, Sunshine Promotion present A Night of Love. And this is going to be on Mother's Day weekend, May 13th, my birthday weekend. So take your mother out to A Night of Love. It features Christopher Martin, Sanchez, and Vaughn. A Night of Love, brought to you by Sunshine Promotions. A massive event you guys can't afford to miss this one. I was telling you about this earlier. This is the Jab in Color Juve band, right? This Juve band is just like a Monday Night Mass band. You come and you get your package. So you get your package, and your package includes your drinks, your outfit, your shirt, your bottles, everything. And everyone in the band get a Juve breakfast as well, a jab breakfast at the end, right? So there are various packages. Of course, there is a t-shirt package right here. There's a t-shirt package, right? And the one I showed you earlier is Classy Jab, but this one is called Sassy Jab. So if you're sassy, this is a two-piece Jab in Color outfit. It's a two-piece, right? The good thing about it, guys, is all of these packages are available right now via the website. It's on ridebuy.com. Go over there right now, guys, and book. Get it now because it's limited. Again, once it's done, it's done. Finish. Done. Gone. Package is available right now at www.ridebuy.com. The package range in prices, so go over there and you check out the various prices from the t-shirt package to the sassy jab to the classy jab. You'll see all the prices when you go over there. It's at ridebuy.com. Let me type it in, RIDEBUY.com, ridebuy.com. For the folks that's asking about if you're going to be in Grenville, you shall see. Very soon we're going to make an announcement about that, but amazing colors, coming big, coming strong for Spice Mass 2023. If you're going to be in New York for the big, amazing launch I was telling you about earlier, you definitely want to be a part of this meet and greet, the New York Diaspora. And this is facilitated by the Honorable Ron Redhead and Honorable Andy Williams. They'll be in New York for the Spice Mass launch on the 7th. So this event is going to be on the 6th, right? Meet and greet location is the Coal Pot, located at 1466 St. John's Place, Brooklyn, New York. That's between Utica Avenue and Rochester. Come be a part of this amazing event. Check out more information, 347-414-6181 or 347-404-7705. If you're going to be in New York, in Canada, this is the Honorable Deacon Mitchell and delegation visit to Toronto on RIdealong weekend. It's a amazing event. You guys want to check this out. For ticket and more information, you could call 647-859-4142 or 647-242-9256. Of course, we're going to be in Canada for this one. Looking forward to see you guys there. I got a song on this rhythm, you know. I got a song on this rhythm. I'm about to drop a song on this rhythm. If you guys want to hear my song on this rhythm. Let me stop, right? Anyway, guys, thank you to our executive producer, Lois JJ. Thank you so much. Our moderators, Lois JJ, moderator, she moderated today. Gail, how you doing? Gail Charles, big up yourself. Kibbs, Andy, and Fraser, and all of our ride-along team, we say thank you, guys. Thank you. Catch you guys again tomorrow. Peace out. Good night.